Hello everybody, Greg here. I'm back down in my basement teaching dungeon to get out of my cold office for a day. I wanted to make a quick video sort of in addition to the video I released recently about recording with dual system sound. That one was specifically referencing the Lightning Lav mic. I'm a huge proponent of dual system sound for people who are new to making videos. It's a really cheap, easy way to get into cleaner audio and increased clarity when you're making especially educational videos like I am. So, however, right now I'm actually using a wireless lav. This one's by Movo. It's the WMX-1. I actually got it, it's just over $100. I got it to test out as we moved into remote teaching because I didn't know if I was going to be teaching in front of a whiteboard and have the camera far back. And I needed the ability to be live with my audio. But I wanted to talk about this as a cheap option for a wireless lav. The sound quality of it is pretty good. I'm using it right now. It's exactly what you're hearing. The one thing, however, that is sort of a catch for me, something that I care about that maybe you don't, and that's okay, is that there's between 2 and 3 frames of latency. Now, I can prove this to you right now. This isn't a huge deal if you are making educational videos. If you're just writing on a whiteboard and talking to your students and just making quick videos to teach lessons, especially in a remote setting, that might be totally okay. But when you do buy cheaper, especially 2.4 gigahertz units, you can run into this issue. With sound, sometimes it can seem too good to be true if you see a deal like this. Again, the sound quality is great. It's not like an $800 Sennheiser system, but I still find it to be more than adequate for what I'm doing. But those 2 to 3 frames of latency, if you are trying to do a live setting, or if you just have to record the video and send it off to somebody to edit, and you can't go in and shift the audio back yourself, that is kind of a downside for me, which is why I generally don't use this. I generally do dual system sound and just record to my phone and then sync it up. As I said though, if you're okay with that 2 to 3 frames of delay, I'm at 24 frames per second, so at 30 it might be different. But if you're okay with that 2 to 3 frames of latency, or you're in a situation where you can go back and sync it up afterwards, wireless lavs are great if you're in a situation where your audio isn't going to sync well using autosync rather, or if you're in a situation where you can't see the person's lips moving and therefore you can't really match it up visually, they are great. They're a great tool to have. But again, just recognize if you're getting like a $100 unit like this, there's going to be a catch in some regards. So that's this unit. Again, this is the Movo WMX-1. I'll put a link to it down below if you want to check it out. Sound quality you're hearing right now. Basement's a little echoey. But I just wanted to say that because I couldn't figure out what was weird about the timing until I really dissected it. So I hope this was interesting and or useful to you. I just figured I'd do like a one-take video about this. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time.